The second largest state in the US, Texas is brimming with countless possibilities for fun and adventure. Geographically and culturally diverse, the state offers a wealth of unique attractions and things to do. From the cities to the coastal beaches, mountains, and deserts, vacation possibilities in Texas are extensive. They say everything is bigger in Texas, and if you take into account all that the state has to offer, it's easy to see why the Lone Star State packed such a potent punch with travelers. Texas is filled with breathtaking countryside, significant historical attractions, diverse museums, pristine city parks, suburban shopping meccas, mouth-watering barbecues, etc. Welcome back, guys, to another video of Priceless Extension, and today took into account traveler sentiment and expert analysis to come up with the best places to visit in Texas. 1. San Antonio's Riverwalk. Stretching for several miles along the San Antonio River is the city's hearty. The Riverwalk is lined with restaurants and lovely outdoor patios. We're dine alongside the river. Built below street level, the pedestrian walkways hugs the river as it winds and weaves through the city, and is a popular among locals as it is for tourists, day and night. Although strolling along the river is the most popular thing to do here, another great way to enjoy the area's ambiance is on a leisurely cruise on a riverboat. These run all the time and range from standard sightseeing trips to dinner cruises. 2. The Alamo. The Alamo is one of the most important historic sites in America, part of a mission station established in 1718. It was built by Franciscans in 1744 and by 1836 had been converted into a fort. During the Texas Revolution, it became famous when a small force, including David Crockett and James Bowie, barricaded themselves against an overwhelmingly superior Mexican army some 3,000 strong. While the defeat saw all 187 defenders killed, the cry of "Remember the Alamo" railed the state to overcome the Mexicans eventually. Today, you can visit this landmark to see its restored buildings and the cenotaph commemorating the fallen Texans. Inside is a museum with changing displays, features weapons and artifacts related to the events and the history of the mission. 3. Space Center, Houston. Just 30 minutes drive from the heart of Houston, Space Center Houston is one of the most popular tourist attractions in Texas. It is a beautiful place to learn about space exploration, upcoming missions, NASA's latest projects, and possibly even meet an astronaut. Space Center Houston is also home to Johnson Space Center and Mission Control, which can be visited on tour. Plan to spend at least a half day exploring the entire complex, including a space shuttle replica mounted on a shuttle carrier. Visitors can walk inside the shuttle and the carrier. You can also step inside a replica of America's first space station, Skylab. Other highlights include seeing rockets and touching a rock from the moon and Mars. 4. Big Bend National Park. In the Chihuahuan Desert of West Texas, on a massive bend in the Rio Grande River, lies some of the most dramatic and uniquely beautiful scenery in the state. Mountains, canyons, and the river flowing along the border separating the United States from Mexico offer a diverse range of recreational and sightseeing opportunities for Big Bend National Park visitors. While most people simply enjoy touring along the roads, the park offers a full range of things to do. Outdoor enthusiasts will enjoy the extensive network of hiking trails and the beautiful campgrounds. Paddling along the Rio Grande or enjoying a picnic and waddling into the water are other popular activities on warm days. With more than 400 species of birds, birdwatching is another major pastime in the park. But even if you are not looking for them, you are likely to see road runners darting across the roads or trails. 5. Padre Island, National Seashore. The world's longest underdeveloped barrier island, Padre Island, is just a short drive south of Corpus Christi and stretches 70 miles from end to end. One of Texas's most important conservation areas, Padre Island consists of more than 130,000 acres of beach, dunes, and grassland habitats, and is home to rare sea turtles and countless migratory birds, making it a birder's paradise. In fact, 350 different species visit the stopover on the Central Flyway migratory route. 6. The Texas State Capitol in Austin. The Texas State Capitol, built in 1888, is considered one of the finest state legislatures in the U.S. In Austin's downtown core and now a National Historic Landmark, it certainly impresses with its dimensions, standing 308 feet tall. Highlights of its 22-acre park includes monuments to the defenders of the Alamo and veterans of the Vietnam War. Guided tours of the building's interiors are available and start from the visitor center with its many displays. At dusk, head across to the Ann W. Richards Congress Avenue Bridge for a chance to witness the spectacle of a million or so Mexican free-tailed bats coming and going from their perches under the bridge. 7. The Sixth Floor Museum, Dallas. From the 6th floor of the Texas School Book Depository in Dallas, the fatal shot that took President John F. Kennedy's life was fired. Now, home to the 6th Floor Museum, this tall red brick building offers a detailed account of the assassination and Kennedy's legacy. Highlights include accounts of his presidential campaign and term as president, all supported by historical footage, photos, and artifacts. Also worth a visit while exploring downtown Dallas is the nearby John F. Kennedy Memorial, a massive monument dedicated to President Kennedy unveiled in 1970. 8. The Guadalupe Mountains National Park. In the northwestern corner of the state, approximately 100 miles east of El Paso, Guadalupe Mountains National Park is home to the 4 highest peaks in Texas. It's also known for an ambiance of wildlife, including golden eagles. The landscape itself is stunning, especially around the towering El Capitan and the Guadalupe Peak, the highest elevation in Texas. It's also tremendously popular with hikers thanks to its more than 80 miles of trails through spectacular woodland canyons and lush springs. Be sure to stop in at the Visitor Center in Pine Springs for information on the park, including details of hiking and biking trails. 9. The Fort Worth Stockyards. The Stockyards National Historic District remains Fort Worth's biggest draw. Founded in 1866, the area took its name from the cattle industry, and it was here that millions of cattle were rested, sorted, and shipped out to other points across the state, the last surviving facility of its kind in the U.S. These historic stockyards have been transformed into a splendid attraction consisting of all sorts of fun things to see, including rodeos, concerts, theatrical performances, and Western-themed shopping. Highlights include cattle driving demonstrations and a chance to saddle up for some trail riding. 10. Galveston's Beaches and Strand Historic District. Like numerous spots along the Texas Gulf Coast, Galveston is home to beautiful beaches that stretch on for miles. The shallow and often calm waters makes this a popular area for families and beachgoers. Set up your beach umbrella along the seawall in summer, or enjoy some fun and games at the Pleasure Pier. But this is more than just a beach town, with plenty to do here all year long. Explore the Standard Historic District in downtown, a National Historic Landmark District, and wander past the ornate Victorian-style mansions that line the quiet streets. If you are traveling with kids, be sure to stop the Moody Gardens and Aquarium. This vast complex, with its landmark glass pyramids, is home to an aquarium, a rainforest, and an amusement park. Galveston is less than an hour's drive from Houston and only about 45 minutes from Space Center Houston. Texas is known for its architectural design and eye-catching natural charm. One can witness the influence of Spanish culture because of its position as the former colony of Spain. Moreover, Texas has 5 state forests and 120 state parks, which claims it to be a flora-rich place. Lakes and hills together make the state worth visiting once in a lifetime. Well, that's all we have for you today. If you enjoyed the content of this video, click the subscribe button so you can receive more content like this every week. Make sure to comment and let us know. Also, if you have any other recommendations or have any feedback, let me know. I would be happy to check it out. Till then, stay tuned.